What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're talking more about this Pablo Hidalgo versus Star Wars theory situation. Apparently, Pablo Hidalgo has issued a clarification / apology on an account that a lot of people are still questioning. Is this really his account or not? It seems like it is a secondary account of his, but the guy plays so many games on social media, it's really hard to tell. But it does seem like this is his account, so we're going to talk about this. Now, if you haven't been caught up to speed with everything going on, Pablo Hidalgo is notorious for attacking Star Wars fans, and if it was just Pablo Hidalgo, it would probably be viewed in a different way from my perspective, but this is an inherent problem within Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm as a company just breeds this type of behavior. This is what Kathleen Kennedy's company is all about, the hatred of Star Wars fans. Well, finally, they went after someone that has way too much power and way too much influence and too big of a following. And that's kind of how everything works these days. You can shit on people all day long until you hit someone that is going to hit back and have a mega following to follow them as well. And that's what's happened with Pablo Hidalgo. He has went after many of Star Wars fans over the past 3 or 4 years, along with everybody at Lucasfilm, generally speaking. It's just a bad company ran by a terrible woman who motivates her employees to attack fans because they hate Star Wars fans at Lucasfilm. That is one of the qualifications to working at Lucasfilm, is your hatred of George Lucas's Star Wars. Now, here we have this, what I want to call a really pathetic attempt at giving an apology or trying to fall back on just jokes, bro. Just jokes, bro. I wish to clarify that my post that emotions are not to be shared was sarcastic self-mockery and was certainly not intended to be hurtful to anyone, and I'm deeply sorry that it was. As a lifelong fan, I appreciate fans expressing how they feel. It's what being a fan is all about. We can't be together in movie theaters or conventions right now, so express yourself online. Yada, yada, yada. As a matter of fact, right here's an article by Ichibaka that I think gives a lot of clarification as to why no one really believes this, and we're going to talk about that. Because this is a problem with Lucasfilm, and no, it's not isolated to Pablo Hidalgo. This is a problem within the walls of this company, and it goes all the way to the very top. Kathleen Kennedy and her hatred of Star Wars fans has infected this company. There is a clear divide within Lucasfilm. There is the side of Lucasfilm that hates Star Wars and Star Wars fans, and then there is the Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni side, which seems to respect Star Wars and Star Wars fans and Star Wars characters. And it's clear what side of the equation that we need more of and less of. And I'm not looking for apologies at this point. I'm not interested in these fake, politically correct BS apologies. I am interested in new leadership at Lucasfilm. And I'm talking about the very top. Until Kathleen Kennedy is gone, I will not accept this company. I will praise them when they deserve it, but I will always say that until Kathleen Kennedy is gone, there is no faith in this company moving forward. None. Yes, there are some good things that really good people are producing. I'm a big fan of Dave Filoni. I'm a big fan of Jon Favreau. But as long as Kathleen Kennedy is running this company, it is a garbage company. Now, Pablo Hidalgo, let's jump into this a little more. This is clarifying Pablo Hidalgo's clarification from Ichibaka, and this is 100% on point. Ichibaka does a great job of covering the nonsense at Lucasfilm. If you want to go follow Ichibaka over there on Twitter, I would highly suggest that. Ichi and I don't agree on everything, but one thing that I respect out of Ichi a lot is that he is on the front lines against Lucasfilm, and he's not willing to compromise. And that says a lot about him and where he stands on this. So here we are, clarifying Pablo Hidalgo's clarification. In the wake of the outrage over his comments to Star Wars Theory, Pablo Hidalgo recently posted the following, and then we've already covered that. Those are some nice sentiments. Pablo is very fortunate to have so many shills help him craft the sarcastic self-mockery narrative. But now, I'd like to offer my own clarification. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see how Pablo's mockery of the fans is not some misunderstood anomaly, but rather a demonstrable pattern of behavior. and that is true. First, let's take a look at Pablo's response when Disney threatened Star Wars theories over his fan film. And yeah, there's Pablo right there. Like, people keep tagging me in some IP kerfluffle, and it's just like he just dismisses it completely because he just doesn't care. He's just not a good representative of this brand. And now let's take a look at the enemies list of fans Pablo made for his followers. Yeah, and that's the one I was included in, as a matter of fact. All the stars are here. And there I am. There's Geeks and Gamers. There's World Class, Ivan, Anna, that Star Wars girl, Jesse Milestone, Olden's Movie Blog, Ethan Van Sciver. And this was like his way of telling, yeah, don't let these toxic people destroy what you love. You know better than they are. And this was something Pablo Hidalgo was pushing out there because they wanted to make their list of anti Star Wars channels that we have to brand haters and call them toxic and man babies and dismiss them. That was something that was covered very very in depth here on this channel. And then here's just more nonsense from Pablo Hidalgo, and he just doesn't care. So again, this pathetic excuse for a clarification or an apology, it doesn't fly for any of us. I mean, the list just continues to go on, and I will definitely leave a link to Itchy's blog, and again, like I said, go follow him on Twitter. This is what I said, and this is a meme I made, and it's just like, first time Lucasfilm's attacking you, bro, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This company has been doing this over and over and over again, and I am so tired of it, and I'm happy that they finally have stepped into it with someone that has such a big following, and it can't be ignored now. And they're going to have to respond in some way, shape, or form. And my goal here is a complete change in leadership at Lucasfilm. And until that happens, I won't be satisfied. I will not be satisfied. Under no circumstances will I accept this company as long as Kathleen Kennedy is leading this company. I will not do it because I think she is terrible. I know she's terrible. I know for a fact she's terrible. This is The Force is Female. The person that introduced The Force is Female. Imagine George Lucas wearing a Force is Male shirt at some Nike event, because that's the whole excuse, is that, oh, it was at a Nike event. This had nothing to do with Star Wars, Jeremy. Yes, the president of Lucasfilm wearing a Force is Female shirt while also hyping up how they need more women representation in Star Wars, and how little girls couldn't connect to Luke Skywalker. Yeah, there's no correlation whatsoever. Yeah, let's go ahead and believe that. Absolutely pathetic. But it's a good meme here. If you want to go, you can retweet that right there. But that's how it is. Lucasfilm attacking fans. This has been happening a lot. It's been happening a lot, and a lot of us are beyond the point of being fed up with this. Pablo Hidalgo, if that is in fact him, his apology means absolutely nothing. His words mean nothing. And pretty much anything that Lucasfilm is willing to say or do means nothing as long as Kathleen Kennedy is in charge. That is the end goal here. She has ruined Star Wars. She lied to George Lucas. She lied to the fans. She has brought in a culture of employees that hate Star Wars and Star Wars fans. And until she is gone, nothing good will ever come of this company. Again, you'll have good things within it, and I've pointed out when I've enjoyed things, but it's still infected. You can have a deadly disease and still have good days. But until you rid that disease, you're not going to have a bright future. Star Wars has a disease, and it's called Kathleen Kennedy. It needs to be removed. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Lucasfilm. And we will talk to you later.